So here is my spot that I'm at in the Arizona desert outside of Tucson, and it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of people around, but it's not like in suburbia or anything like that. But while I've been here, I was able to tighten up the exhaust manifold pipe underneath. I finally fixed my transmission oil cooler line that was going into the radiator that was leaking, but I'm really going to have to run it on the road to get that fluid moving through there hot and see if it still leaks. All right, it is Wednesday and I am outside of Tucson, Arizona. I rolled in here Sunday evening, visited my aunt and uncle, and now I'm staying at basically it's a desert plot that she keeps her RV. So I'm sitting in this location, and when I got here on Sunday night and really looked closely at my AC condenser, which was starting to make noise, I noticed that I might have a big problem. Didn't really surprise me since it's one of the few things in the engine bay I have not ever replaced since I got this. It blew cold air, it worked, it sounded fine. No leaks or anything like that. And I started noticing it a few days ago, and actually when I got on the road in April, I had noticed that every now and then when I turned on the AC, it wouldn't kick in right away, and that I'd have to turn off the vehicle and start it again, and then it would work. So I knew it was a matter of time. I haven't really been anywhere where I could really focus on it. My buddy's place at the lake house, I already had to do other work. I wasn't about to tackle the AC compressor, but that probably would have been a good idea, because once I got to this plot of land in the outskirts of Tucson and Vail, I parked this and I turned it over the next day, and it sounded horrible. It started smoking and everything else. I was pretty much dead in the water at that point in time. So I've been here for the past couple of days. I tried to save some money and order a good one off of Amazon. That was going to take way too long. I'm here for 5 days. I want to do something. Today I'm going to go to Mount Lemmon right after I do this video and reorganize the Jeep. So I ended up going to a parts store and getting a cheap, not a remanufactured one, but a new one. And I know the right way to do an AC compressor and everything else that needs to be changed and flushing and all that stuff. And then there's doing it in the middle of the desert way and having a AC compressor that works and cold air. I did it my way. I'm not answering any comments in the comment section about you shoulda, coulda, woulda, any of that stuff. What's done is done. I have a brand new AC compressor inside the Jeep. I installed it here. Yesterday, unfortunately, was a really windy day, so I had to be very careful about debris and stuff blowing around. But I've already taken it on a couple of test drives. It works, it blows cold air, it sounds great. If this thing can last me to the end of the year when I'm back in North Carolina, then I will do it the correct way. Replace all the parts, do all the, the vacuuming and all that other stuff, the flushing, whatever. But like I said, I'm not going to get into the details of what I did do. I probably already gave away a little bit too much, but I did what needed to be done. And it was either that or get it towed and spend a lot more money than I really could on this thing. So I need to save that money for bigger problems. I can do without AC if it goes bad. So that's that. I'm finally in travel mode again, which is great. It did give me a couple of days to just kind of relax. The weather's been amazing here in Arizona, way cooler than normal. So I was able to sit in the Jeep actually most days and released a couple of videos. I got some organization stuff done, communicated with people I haven't communicated with in a while. So it kind of worked out in my favor, but again, I haven't been able to see a whole lot, and I really have to pare down what I'm doing here. So today I found on the app Rever, and I'm sure it's on other apps as well, and I heard from the family that the drive to Mount Lemmon is amazing. I guess it just snowed there a couple of days ago, like a dusting, so it'll be nice and cool up there hopefully. But it'll be a good test for the compressor. I won't be too far away. I've got help around the corner if something were to go wrong, but I seriously doubt that's going to happen. So I am going to drink my coffee, like I said, organize the Jeep, and head up there hopefully for some beautiful views. It is a pretty much cloudless sky right now, so I'm really looking forward to it. So here's an old stabler pen right next to where I'm sitting in the Jeep for a couple of days. Check out all these cactus. I don't think I've ever seen so many all in one spot. So according to the GPS, I am heading straight up to this mountain range right here. And it's a little bit of overcast, but overall, it is going to be a really nice view. Alright, so I came across this control road near the top of Mount Lemmon. So I think I'm just going to take it for a little bit and just see what it all has to offer. And then maybe just turn around and come back up on the main road and keep following this. Suitable for passenger cars 2 miles ahead. Let's see. So I was only going to do this road for a couple of miles, but look at what it turns into. I mean, it's just, I don't know if you can see that or not on the camera, but so many switchbacks, and it's pretty cool. So I just took my sway bar links off, deflated it to about, or my tires to about 20 pounds. I didn't want to go lower than that. When I hit pavement, I don't have to inflate them right away, and might find other things to go on, but I think I'm going to be on this for a while. Look at that view out there. I don't know how well that's coming out on the camera, but it is awesome. So the road I'm on is pretty long, and I just looked down below and you can see where the road goes all the way down. I imagine it ends up at the bottom of the valley, but man, what a pretty ride with a few obstacles, but nothing too bad yet. So here's an idea of what some of this road is like, and my Jeep's up there, but I just looked on the GPS and it is like another 18 miles to another national forest road, and then who knows how long after that. But I really didn't want to do just trails today. I wanted to check out more of the area, so I think I'm going to turn back. Man, if I was with somebody and we had all day, we could do all of this. I mean, just miles and miles of really cool trails in this area, and I'll post the road that I was on so that if you have the time you can do it. But I'm only 4 miles in, and it took me quite a while. I did launch my drone, which ended up being way too windy for it, and I've been taking pictures, so it's taken me longer than it should have to get to this point. But I just don't want to spend all day on these types of roads because I want to check out other things. But it'd be really cool if somebody was with me. I'd definitely, we just drive endless miles of that today. But since I'm alone, I want to do some other things, and I'm gonna take the Jeep, turn around, and go back to where we came in, and then see what else is out there. I didn't finish the whole highway for Mount Lemmon, so I kind of want to do that as well and just see what else is in the area, because I've only got today and tomorrow, so that's the plan.